Nyedis Breachcast, the world's first identity management app made exclusively for identity experts and product owners, is available in the iOS App Store now. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nyedis Anarchy series. I'm your host Adam, CIO and co-founder of Nyedis, and today I want to talk about something awesome, which is we have our own app in the Apple App Store. So the Nyedis Breachcast app is now officially live and you can download it now. We are the first identity management company to have their own app. How rad is that? Now what you're probably thinking is, what do I need it for? Well, first off, let me tell you this. It's not any type of weird sales app or some stupid thing to try to get you to buy consulting hours or something ridiculous. This app is purely informational and beneficial to those that are out there that work in the identity management field, whether you're an engineer, a developer, you're the C-level suite executives from small businesses to large enterprises. This app is going to be amazing for you. Here's what it does. Let me actually run through and I'll show you what it does here. Ready? So when you open up the app, the first thing that you're going to be doing is you're going to be taken right to the homepage. On this homepage is just a feed of all relevant information. And what we have that's relevant for us are breaches. So all the new security breaches that are coming out, CVEs that are coming out that relate to us in the identity management field, those are in here. Media, so like this podcast, and we're going to be bringing in other podcasts and stuff. I've already started talking to other people to get them into the app as well. And then we also have vendor listings. So in the vendors are all the different identity management vendors, their products, what their versions are, and links to documentation, all that kind of fun stuff. So I'm going to run through the app real here and show you what we got going on. So like I said, first is the feed. So this is where all the breaches, the CVEs, all the media stuff, it's all shown in sequential order. Then we have our breaches. So if you only want to see just breaches, what we're doing is every day we're scouring the world for all the different security breaches or hacks that are related to breaches or security concerns that you need to know about. We're putting them in here. Very minimal. So just there's a headline, picture of the company, a little brief, and then the links to the articles so you can go read it more. We really want you to basically just have this information at your fingertips so you know exactly when things are happening. CVEs, these are important for all of us. If you don't know what they are, you probably don't need them. But if you're interested into knowing exactly when vulnerabilities come out and you need real-time information, we have that. Media, this is where all the podcasts are being shown. So every time we have podcasts, those are showing up here. You can watch them right in the app. And vendors. We have every major IDM vendor listed in here. If you're not in here, let me know. We'll get you listed. But you can see we have all the major vendors: Ping, Okta, Microsoft, IBM, Delinea, CyberArk, OneCosmos, BeyondTrust, SailPoint, Savvy, Strata, Wallix, all these guys. When you go into the vendor, from there we have all the products, like I'm looking at Ping, Ping Access, Ping Authorized, Ping Central, Ping Federate, Ping ID, and go into one, let's say Ping Federate. Now when we're looking at Ping Federate, we get a little bit of the details on what it is, the links to the website, right to the app, right to the software so you can download it, right to the documentation so you can look stuff up. You can see exactly what platforms it works on, and then any breaches, CVEs, or media that relate to that particular app will be tagged and listed in there as well. The whole point was very simple. We work with this software all the time, and it's always like, okay, what's the latest version? Where do I find the documentation? Where do I download this connector file at? And it's always like you're spending so much time hunting and searching for this stuff. So we made this app so it's a very easy, simple to use, all in one place. Everything's there for you. What's more fun, if we go into the menu options here, we have an IAM Glossary. So if you, in the world of identity management, we live with acronyms, right? And crazy terms and buzzwords that are coming out every day. This glossary has every one of those words and acronyms listed in here so you can look it up right away. You're in a meeting and you don't want to look dumb that you don't know what something is. Just pop this up, click on the button, and there you go. So, and it's all acts like a wiki. So in here, you'll see there's links to other words. So I'm looking up IDM, identity management, the process framework, blah, 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 blah. But you'll see there's other linked words. So if you click on authentication, it takes you to the authentication word and so forth. So now you can actually see all the words, what they do, and find out all the information. Also in each of those words, it shows all the breaches, the CVEs, the media, and everything that's tied to that word so you can find out all the information. There's no ads in here. There's no sales pitches. There's nothing other than pure information that you need at your fingertips being delivered and updated real time to you. Also in here is the ability to get notifications on pretty much everything. If you want to be notified about CVE updates, we'll send you push notifications. You want to be updated whenever there's new breaches, we can send you that. You want to be updated every time we put out a new awesome podcast, we'll send you a notification on that. But more importantly, which I think is really where the secret sauce is, you can fine tune your notifications to specific things and not just get mass notified about everything that's happening. You can say, I want to be notified about Ping Federate breaches. I want to be notified about anytime someone has a tag of a certain company. I want to be notified of only breaches of this company. So generally what we recommend is if you download this app and you're a Ping person or you're a Microsoft person or whatever your particular flavor of identity management is, you subscribe to just those vendors. So therefore, every time a new product comes out, or if there's a new security incident that comes out for a product that you have installed and that you're responsible of, you're going to get notified immediately of the new update or of the security breach, so you can then patch and be warned and not find out, hey, way later in the email that's going to get lost and you're never going to check your email. Real time, right to your phone. So like as an example for an alert, let's say you want to be alerted every time there's some type of a new update to Strata Mavericks. So what we do, we go into vendors, let's find Strata, here's Strata, Mavericks Identity Orchestrator, and then we tap on the alert, and I want to be notified every time there's any media about Strata. So every time there's a podcast or any type of media that's posted about Strata, I want to know about it. So now I'm going to be notified. And let's find another one here. Let's say I also want to say in my shop, let's say we're a SailPoint shop. So we have SailPoint and we have SailPoint Identity IQ. There we go. So now I'm in charge of SailPoint IIQ. So I want to know every time there's any type of a CVE or a breach on SailPoint, because I'm the one that's going to have to patch it, and I want to make sure I'm ahead of the game. There we go. So now I'm now going to be notified real time. So here we go. So now if I go into here and go to manage alerts, you'll see that I'm going to be alerted every time there's a media update for Mavericks and anytime there's a breach or a CVE notification for SailPoint. We also, for the CVEs, we list them from low, medium, high based on the color scheme and the threat score, so you can see those right away as what's going on. If you have any suggestions for the app, we would love to hear it. We're constantly working on this stuff, trying to make it better. We have about a year in development in making this app. This thing is, we had the idea at Identiverse last year in 2023, and we got it out just in time for Identiverse, but we really wanted to tweak it up and get it ready for you guys. So it's alive now. It's only on the App Store, so it only works for iPhone right now. We will be coming out with Android soon, so make sure you check back. We'll let you know as soon as the Android one is available. Tons of information, trying to make this as easy and helpful for all the identity management engineers and developers and owners out there, because it's so much stuff, it's almost impossible to keep track of. So we're here to help keep track of it for you, and we're just going to notify you on only the things you want to know about to try to keep you safe, patched, and up to date.